Do you like parties? Because you've been invited to one. Of course, you'll be killing all the other guests. Are you ready to attend? Splendid. You need to go to the city of Skingrad, to the large house known as Summit Mist Manor. There, you will meet up with 5 very unlucky guests. In order to receive your bonus, you must kill each guest secretly, one by one. If anyone sees you committing murder, the bonus is forfeit. The guests believe there is a chest of gold hidden in the house, and have agreed to be locked inside until one of them finds it. In fact, the guests believe the key to the manor is inside the chest, and only by satisfying their greed will they be allowed to leave. Poor fools. There is, of course, no chest of gold. The guests will find no key. After you arrive, the doors will be locked behind you, as everyone expects. When all the guests lie dead, you will be free to leave. Now go. See the doorman at Summit Mist Manor. He will explain the rest. Have fun. Go now, dear family member, and may the Night Mother wrap you in her cold, loving embrace.
So, the last guest finally arrives. I'll tell you what I told all the others. You go in, I lock the door. You don't come out until it's over. Now I'll tell you what I didn't tell everyone else. We have the same mother, you and I. And she wants you to have this. It's the key to the house. I guess someone else has already told you the other details. Kill all the guests, then leave, right? Well, you'd better get in there. Time to mingle. Go, socialize. Talk to those fine people, and then plunge your knife into their throats when they ain't looking.
The 6th guest has finally arrived. Well, it's about time. Do you know how long we've been waiting? It seems like an age. Whoever invited us here must at least know us, don't you think? In any event, we're all stuck here together, so we might as well get acquainted. The rest of us have already traded introductions. I'm Matilda Petite. The others are Nels the Naughty, Neville, Dovisi Dran, and Primo Antonius. Now, who might you be? Please, tell us a little bit about yourself. Oh, you poor dear. Well, this does make things difficult for me. I want to find the gold as much as anyone, but you need it so much more than I do. The little dark elf? She seems a nice enough girl, but to be perfectly honest, I've never trusted their kind. That's right, it's a Breton name. I'll have you know the Petites are one of High Rock's oldest and most respected noble families. He's a Nord. Mead-swilling barbarians. All of them. From what I gathered, he's a retired soldier. He's been all across the Empire fighting in various campaigns. Goodness, he's handsome. He's young, well-educated, and obviously full of himself. Not much different than any young nobleman, really. I have a good idea where that chest might be. That gold
Nord,
is as good as
you
mine.
find the gold. What will you spend it on? Wait, let me guess. A sleazy whore and a nice new battle axe, am I right?
I'm gonna open a tavern. Not that I'd welcome your patronage. No pigs allowed inside, you see. You Legion types tend to stink up a place.
A tavern! Oh, I should have known. Leave it to a barbarian to spend an entire chest full of gold on beer and mead. How pathetic.
You can call me a barbarian. It's true, and I'm proud of the fact. But you call me pathetic again, and I'm gonna show you just how barbaric I am.
With every word you speak, you're just proving me right, Nord. Your kind has contributed nothing to our empire, and never will.
My kind, as you like to call us, are plenty happy serving our own needs, while your useless empire crumbles down around you.
Your words border on treason, Nord, and I will not tolerate them. You will respect the empire. You will respect the memory of our dear emperor.
Bah! Don't get your linens in a bunch. You have no authority in this house or anywhere else.
Gold. So, you finally showed up. It's about time. People of my station are not accustomed to waiting. It's a regal name from a rather regal family. Indeed, my father owns more property than the East Empire Company. She's quite beautiful, isn't she? A little young, perhaps, and not exactly high-born, but she possesses a unique elegance. I have a good idea where that chest might be.
The empire in
That gold is as good as
I
mine.
can't quite
not
decide
abide
where
such
I should...
talk.
So,
Walk
here
away
we all
from me
are.
now, barbarian, or you'll
Certainly
regret
is a
your
nice
arrogance.
house.
I would...
Hello, I'm Devisi. I'm very pleased to meet you. Now that you're here, we can really start looking for that chest of gold. What I mean to say is, before you arrived, we all just sort of glanced around a bit. Now that we're all officially here, we can look in earnest. Not much to tell about me, really. I'm from Morrowind originally, but my family moved to Valenwood a few years ago.
Well, I don't really know her, but she seems like a very respectable old lady. I wonder what makes him so naughty. He seems nice enough to me. He's a very serious man, but I guess that's normal for a retired soldier. He's very handsome, but please don't tell him I said so.
Is
All
done
right,
with
then.
you anyway.
I guess I'd
I
better
can only
start
talk
looking.
to an ex-Legion
That
pig
gold's not
for
going
so
to find
long
itself.
before...
I can't quite decide where I should look. I don't want to break anything, but the chest of gold could be hidden anywhere. Hello there.
I can't quite decide where I should look. I don't want to break anything.
Well, hello there. Nels is my name. Some call me naughty, but don't you believe it. Don't let the name fool you. I had a bit too much mead a few years back, and there was this tavern wench. Anyway, just call me Nels. Once an Imperial Legion bulldog, always an Imperial Legion bulldog. I've seen his kind before. He cares about laws and regulations, not people. Dovisi is a sweet young lass. She reminds me of someone I knew. But perhaps we should talk about something else. Once an Imperial... seems like a nice enough kid. Little too rich for his own good, maybe, but I've met worse. Kinda stuck up, that one. Right before you got here, I told her the funniest joke about an Argonian maid, and she didn't even crack a smile. I have a good idea where that chest might be. That gold is as good as mine.
Is that why someone invited us here? To kill us? This is horrible.
Someone's been murdered. By Ismir's beard. I need a drink. I may not have liked the man, but I'm particularly troubled by his death. Neville was a capable fighter. Who could have killed him? And so quickly? You'd be smart to stay with the rest of the group. It's just not safe to go wandering off alone with a killer on the loose.
Oh, this is just horrible. Who could do such a thing? Who could kill a defenseless person in cold blood? Greed truly brings out the worst in people. Primo is a young man of refinement. This murder must be quite a shock for him. If you ask me, the Dark Elf is our killer. They're an evil and vengeful people, all of them. He's an obnoxious drunkard, I know. But I'm not sure if I see him as the murdering type. You'd be smart to stay with the rest of the group.
Did you hear? Someone has been murdered. One of us. One of the guests. Neville was strong. A soldier. If he was murdered, this does not bode well for the rest of us. Nell seems just as unnerved as the rest of us that someone has been killed, but he seems to find solace in a bottle. Something tells me the murder of one of the guests isn't going to stop Matilda from searching for the money. She strikes me as the greedy type. She seems very upset by the murder. I do hope she'll be all right. You'd be smart to stay with the rest of the group.
Wandering off alone with a
It's just
killer
not
on the
safe
loose.
to go wandering off alone with a killer.
I can't believe it's true. One of us is dead, and everyone else is convinced it was no accident. Well, she does seem genuinely upset that someone's been killed. Not that I'm ruling her out as a suspect, mind you. I don't know what to make of all this, but I'm not sure I see Nels as a murderer. I don't understand. Who would kill him? And why? Is this about the gold? Primo seems kind of nice. I just can't imagine him killing anyone. You'd be smart to stay with the rest of the group. It's just not safe to go wandering off alone with a killer on the loose.
Have you heard? Someone's been murdered. One of us.
Someone's been murdered. By Ismir's beard. I need a drink. You'd be smart to stay with the rest of the group. It's just not safe to go wandering off alone with a killer on the loose. Whoa!
Two of us have been murdered. One of us is a killer. But who?
It's not safe to be alone. I certainly don't want to be the third victim.
Two of us have been murdered. One of us is a killer. But who?
Three people now dead. And yet the two of us still live. Do you think I'm the killer? Because I most certainly wonder the same thing about you. The old woman is dead, murdered, cut down in this very house. But why? Did you find the gold and someone wanted it for their own? Someone killed the man, but who? And for what reason? We may never know. Where are you going? What are you doing? We need to keep our eyes on each other.
There's only three of us left. Only three. Please. No. Primo can't be the killer. But it's either him or you. Please. It's hard to believe she's dead. Why would someone want to murder an old woman? Where are you going? What are you doing? We need to keep our eyes on each other. This house is a death trap.
This house is a death trap. We're being killed off one by one. This house is a death trap. We're being killed off one by one.
So many people dead. I just don't know who to trust anymore. Please, please help me. I don't want to die. I just want to go home. Go home. Please.
Yeah. Good to see you.
Who will help an old beggar?
How do you do?
I've heard so much about you. Welcome to our family.
Well done. Not only did you kill the 5 guests, you acted as an agent of terror and grief. You have earned your reward and bonus, assassin. I lay upon you now the Night Mother's blessing. May she walk with you always and guide your hand as you act in accordance with the 5 tenets.
Welcome, brother. So good to finally meet you. I hope you're getting along all right. Have you ever lived on the streets, struggled to survive? The sanctuary is my home. Here I have the safety and love I've searched for all my life. Good luck, brother. I hope you don't get killed. I mean, well, you know.